Aloha, I'm Veronika. Welcome to this Yoga for Posture and Flexibility class. Today we'll move through gentle stretches and strengthening poses to help you stand taller, open your chest and shoulders, and release tightness around the hips and spine. This practice is beginner friendly and I'll guide you with some mindful cues so you can move at your own pace. All you need is your mat and willingness to connect to your breath. Find a comfortable kneeling position, resting your hands on your knees or your thighs, closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Begin by noticing your natural breath. Inhale, lengthening through your spine. Exhaling, softening your shoulders. Next, inhale, stretch your arms up overhead, lengthening your back even more. Exhale, join your hands, draw them through your heart space back down. Transitioning into a tabletop, making sure your knees are beneath the hips, wrists beneath the shoulders. On inhale, let your belly drop, arch your back, lift your heart, looking forward, cow pose. As you exhale, pressing into your hands, deeply rounding your spine, tucking your chin and tailbone in your cat pose. Continue flowing, using your breath to transition between these poses. Observing how this movement brings mobility to your spine, easing out any stiffness and helping your posture realign. Exhale, deeply arching your upper body, belly in, tailbone under. Breath in, gaze forward. Also, send those shoulders away from your ears. One last round here. Inhale, cow pose. Deep exhale, transitioning to your cat pose. From tabletop, inhale, stretch your right arm up to the sky. Open your chest. Exhale, thread the arm beneath your body, only about halfway. Inhale, twist and open to the right. Exhale, slide it down halfway. One more time, deep breath in, lengthen for your shoulders, twist to the right. Exhale, this time you want to drop your right hand, glide it all the way underneath your body, resting your shoulder and the right ear to the mat. Left hand can press into the mat or stretch forward. Let yourself breathe into your upper back as this pose releases your shoulder and any spinal tension. When you're ready, using your left hand for support, as you inhale, twist and open to the right one last time. Maybe a couple of circles for your right wrist before dropping it to the mat. Same one to the opposite side. Inhale, left arm opens, twist. Exhale, slide it halfway underneath the body. Inhale, twist and open to the left. Exhale, down halfway. One last time. Twist and open, long shoulders. Exhale, glide the left hand beneath your body as far as it can go so that your left ear rests on the mat this time. Notice the space across your chest opening up. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take another full breath in. As you exhale, rest your right hand in front of your face. Use it to press yourself and untwist over to the left. Couple of circles for your left wrist and releasing that hand down. Take a breath in your tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, deep arch cat stretch. Wonderful. Let's take a little break in a child's pose. So join your toes, open your knees nice and wide. Sink your head back towards your heels, walking your hands forward. Joining the palms together, elbows down, fingertips pointing upward, and you can even drop your hands towards your shoulder blades or rest your hands on top of the shoulder blades. Notice this pose gently opening up your hips and stretching your spine. And with our arms engaged, we're also bringing some length into the shoulders and the chest. So wonderful way to support the posture and our flexibility. Taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. See if you can melt your chest, your heart a little bit closer to the ground. Releasing your hands. Gradually rising out of your child's pose. Let your hips sway from side to side for a moment. This is really nice to just ease out any tension from the hips. Step your left foot forward between your hands, keeping your left knee on the ground. Take a moment to sway your hips back and forth, making sure your left knee is more or less above the left ankle. Guiding the hips all the way towards the front, inhale, sweep your arms up into your low lunge. Stretch through the spine, join your palms, and then let your hands drop towards your neck, just as we did in the wide-legged child's pose just now. Pressing those elbows back, opening for your chest. Lift your heart, but keep your belly strong. Inhale, stretch your arms up to the sky. With exhale, release your hands through cactus all the way down to frame your left foot. Shift your hips back. Straighten that front leg, making sure your toes are flexed. Fold gently forward over your left leg. Notice your hamstrings and your calves releasing, and maybe challenging your flexibility here a little bit as well as stability. Taking another deep breath in, folding more over that left leg if there is space as you exhale. Then guiding your way out, stepping back into your low lunge. Take an inhale, stretch your arms up overhead, nice long spine. As you exhale, you twist over to the right. Right hand is on the outside of your left knee, your left hand can reach for your right thigh. Feel the length through your spine. Notice the stability in your core and the openness in your chest. Let's give it one more breath in. Untwisting, stretching your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, releasing your hands back down to frame your foot. One last half split, so lean your hips towards the end of your mat. Notice if the stretch feels any different, hopefully a little easier. With exhale, find room, fold over the extended left leg. Let the body soften as you breathe out. Take another breath in. Deep breath out. Gradually coming to the front, this time releasing your left leg, so swing it around. Coming to a tabletop, maybe if you cat and cows, just to help your spine neutralize. And we're going to do the same set of poses on the opposite side, stepping your right foot to the top. Foot should be beneath your right knee. Take a moment to sway your hips back and forth. It's a nice way to just warm your hips and prep them for the low lunge, because they can be pretty intense. So be mindful just to kind of test the water, see how it feels, see what you can get away with in your practice today. Inhale, rise your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hold another breath and create that length. Join your palms together, drop them towards your neck, lengthening your elbows up to the sky and lean them back, opening through your chest, through your heart space. Notice that openness across your chest and your shoulders. One last inhale as you are. Exhale, hold. Breath in. Start to stretch your arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Release your hands down to the ground. Shift your hips back. Lengthen your right leg. Make sure those toes are flexed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, fold forward. Use your breath. Breathe into the stretch, softening through the back of your right leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Take another inhale, slowly start to transition to the top. Coming back into our low lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Open gently through the chest, through the shoulders. Take another breath in. As you exhale, twist over to the left, so left hand is on the outside of your right knee. Right arm reaches towards your left thigh. This pose really helps with spinal mobility, which is probably the best way to keep the spine nice, young, and mobile, so of course improving our posture. As you inhale, stretch your arms back, facing the top of your mat. Exhale, cactus arms. Once again, returning to our half split or half monkey. Softening into the hamstring of your right leg and releasing the lower back as you exhale. Give your body another full breath in. Full breath out. Wonderful. Starting to come out as you inhale, flattening your right foot and then guiding it around your body towards the back of the mat. Let's take a moment to briefly press into the child's pose to neutralize our spine. Make sure your knees are as wide as you would like them, toes are together, arms extended overhead. You can sway your hips from side to side just to find some ease and comfort. When you're ready, come down onto your belly. Forearms rest on the mat, elbows underneath the shoulders. Try to press through your forearms and lift your chest, widen your shoulders. Keep your neck long, maybe gazing straight ahead of you or towards the top line of your mat. Releasing and relaxing your lower body, your glute, your legs. This gentle back bend nicely strengthens the spine while opening the chest, again supporting a healthy posture. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your body down, guiding elbows out of the way. Take a moment to bend your knees and sway your legs side to side. Again, just neutralizing, relaxing that low back. Next up is locust pose, a little more intense for the back. Stretch your arms back towards the end of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest, your arms and legs. Engage the back body. Hold. Don't forget to breathe. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release down. Wonderful way to strengthen the muscles along your spine and help you stand even taller with a little ease. Let's release the low back, so bending the knees, swaying your feet side to side, or you can crisscross your feet. That usually feels really good. Gradually pressing your way up through tabletop. Then walk your arms forward, hips need to stay over the knees as you melt your chest down. Start out by resting your forehead first, relaxing into your chest, into your heart space, almost like you want to connect it to the ground. Once you feel ready, you can even rest your chin to the mat. Feel your shoulders opening up, feel that length along your spine. This is a wonderful stretch, especially if you work behind the computer and you tend to hunch forward. We're nicely opening everything up in the front body, the chest, the shoulders, so breathing into that space. Take another full breath in, full breath out. As you inhale, gradually walk your hands a little closer, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. Pressing through your hands while lengthening the spine. You can bend your knee one at a time, so walking your heels. Let those heels melt down to the mat. Don't forget your breath as we're building strength in the shoulders and stretching the hamstrings. And of course, resetting the posture. Gradually walk your feet towards your hand for a forward fold. It can be nice and gentle. You don't have to overdo it. Less is more sometimes. Grab your calves, gently hug yourself into forward fold. Rest your head down. If you want to add a layer, lengthen your tailbone up to the sky. Let's give it another full breath in. Maybe wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a hug. Lengthening those hamstrings, the spine. Let's release those hands. With an inhale, gradually start to unroll your spine into standing, reaching your arms overhead. Gentle back bend, lift from your heart, lengthen through the spine, cactus arms. Breath in, stretch your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, another forward fold. A little different variation. I want you to soften your knees and then slide the right hand beneath your right foot all the way so that your big toe is connected to your wrist, inside of the wrist. Repeating the same on the opposite foot. Toes pressing into those wrists, lengthening your spine. Deeply breathe into the backside of your body. This pose releases the wrists and shoulders while also stretching your hamstrings. Notice how your body is responding and use your breath to ease out any tension. You can even shake your head a little bit if that feels good. Let's give it one more breath in. As you exhale, soften your knees, releasing your wrists, stepping your feet back into downward facing dog. It's still okay to keep pedaling your feet if you need to. I want you to notice if your body feels a bit more open now. Let's give it another full breath in. As you exhale, dropping your knees down to the ground, bringing your feet, your legs around, coming into staff pose. So extend your legs in front of you. Next up is forward fold. You can keep your feet about hip distance or keep your feet closer for a deeper stretch. Feet should be flexed. Inhale, stretch your arms up, lengthening your back. As you exhale, fold forward, ideally reaching your chest, your heart towards your feet. So you're still maintaining some length, not only along your legs, but also your spine. This way, we're nicely encouraging the hamstrings to open, but also lengthening for your back. Try and keep your legs straight and fold as deeply as your body feels comfortable with, making sure your feet are flexed so that these hamstrings are engaged. Let's take another full breath in. Find your room as you exhale, maybe fold a little bit more over. Let's give it another deep breath in. Full slow breath out. Imagine you directing your breath into the entire backside of your body, which has mostly been our focus of today's class. Releasing your hands, gradually let's rise up into staff pose. Now we'll focus on releasing the back. It's a little bit different. We're not leaning forward, we're just sinking the upper body over the hips. Keep your legs extended, let your spine round naturally. You can rest your arms heavy along the side of your body, chin is tucked under. You could also use your arms to weigh down your head and your upper body more closer, letting your elbows rest, maybe even squeezing them towards each other. This pose encourages a deep release along your back, so let your shoulder blades open up and separate. This is also a wonderful pose to soothe the nervous system, while of course we're lengthening the spine. Releasing your arms as you inhale and roll your way up into a seated position. Place your hands behind your back, kind of like you're sunbathing. Shake out your feet, your legs. Gradually shifting your sit bones towards the top of the mat. Let's lay down on our backs. Take a moment to hug your knees. You can add some movement, rocking, swaying, whatever feels good. And dropping your feet down to the ground, not too far, not too close. You should be just about to reach out your heels. Pressing into your feet, start to lift your hips into bridge pose. You can clasp your hands beneath you, pressing arms down while actively pressing into the soles of your feet so your hips are opening up. Also your chest. See if you can press into your upper body, chest reaching towards your chin. Feel your lower body strengthening, your lower back. Feel your chest opening up. Let's give it another full breath in. You can release your hands, then very slowly release your back down to the ground. Both knees to your chest for a moment. Keep your left knee at your chest, right leg extends to the ground. And bringing your left knee across to the right side. You can use your right hand by placing it on top of your left knee to weigh it down. Left arm is extended along the shoulder. Arm is nice and flat on your mat, and I want you to gaze towards the left side. Take a moment here on your supine twist. Feeling any tension, releasing your back. So the last few poses were more focused on releasing rather than stretching or strengthening. Notice how different the nature of this pose feels in your body, let's say compared to the Sphinx pose we did at the beginning. When you're ready, as you inhale, bring your left knee back in, extending your left leg out, right knee to the chest. Then guiding it across to the left side. Left hand can stay on top of that right knee. Your right arm extends to the right, and your gaze, your head turns to the right. Make sure you're pressing both shoulders into your mat. Notice as this pose also restores balance in our posture. and it's a wonderful way to maintain mobility in our spine. So take another deep breath in. Full slow breath out, gradually making your way back. Briefly hug both knees to your chest. You can literally wrap your arms around as if you are giving yourself a hug. Extending your legs, coming into Shavasana, resting your arms by your side. Feet are a little wider than your hips, palms are facing up. Make sure your shoulder blades are nice and flat against the ground. Feel that openness that we created, not only along your spine, but also your chest and your shoulders. We'll take a moment here to rest in stillness. Resting here for about 5 rounds of breath. And I want you to take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work and effort you've put into basically yourself today, doing something wonderful for your mind and for your body. I hope and trust that the benefits of your practice continue to support your posture and flexibility long after you leave your mat today. Give your body a few more deep, slow breaths. When you're ready, you can gradually stretch your arms overhead, getting your knees to your chest or swaying your knees side to side, whatever feels good. You can roll over to the side of the body, resting in a fetus position, giving yourself some time to arrive back after a little Shavasana reset. If you have the time, I highly encourage that you stay there even longer if you have the space to do so. Otherwise, gradually rising your way into a seated position. Let's give it a full breath in as you stretch your arms up. Exhale, drop your hands through your heart space. Rest your shoulders below your head. Thank yourself again for showing up and doing something wonderful for your mind and for your body today. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling more open, grounded, and aligned in your body. If this class supported you, please give it a like, subscribe for more yoga, and share it with somebody who could use a posture reset. I can't wait to practice with you again soon. Mahalo and namaste.